we never had a budget.
Right.
Like, that was so embarrassing.
So you would just spend whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even make an excuse for
It's
it.
actually, it's quite sad when you think back at the money that we've,
But we're
just not wasted. We've
I was gonna say,
had it.
no, it's
We've
just
enjoyed.
day-to-day life, right?
Yeah.
So you buy
For a
a
boat,
boat on the way.
3 years.
3 boats in 3 is a little bit fucked up. 3 in 3?
Money isn't the root of all evil, the fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast.
With Graham Home.
Graham Home.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Welcome back to another episode of the Money Mentor in the Changing Lives Financially series. And we have 2 very special guests today. And I'm sure they're not nervous at all. A little bit?
A little bit.
Welcome to the series, Kristy and Andrew. How are we?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, I like the shirt. Oh, good decision on the shirt. Props. I might have to give you a hat or something before you leave.
That'd be nice.
We've got new fancy ones.
Looks all right.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So welcome, guys. And don't worry, it's my first time too. We'll just fucking figure it out as we go. If the team yell at us, we'll start again. So it'd be really good to have a chat with you guys. You have done exceptionally well in a short space of time. Why do you think that is?
That would be Andrew. Andrew
Okay.
is a go-getter. I'm the handbrake in the situation most of the time. I will be honest. If he's in, he is in 1,000%.
In like the roller coaster at the Christmas party on the
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Until he rode backwards and felt very, very sick for a very long time.
Very.
Is that you I seen in the pot plant?
No, it was bad. It was bad.
Okay, so full on. So like, right, we're in. This makes sense. We're going at it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, before we get into it too much, give us a bit of background on yourselves, where you guys live or grew up. High school sweethearts, I believe.
We are.
It's very cute. From how old?
About 16? Okay, yeah. About 16, just before we finished school down in Jervis Bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, a little bit further, but yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very cold winters.
I don't miss the winters.
Yeah.
I miss the southerly breezes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's not a lot of southerly breezes here on the Gold Coast. Mm-mm.
Unless you're very up high in a high rise and copper southerly breezes. So tell us a little bit about you. So grew up Jervis Bay. Where are you living now? Kids, pets, etc. Work. Give us a bit of background.
Yeah, we both left school in year 10. We both had jobs. Half the year did. They ended up shutting classrooms in 95, 96 when we left. So
Really?
everyone just wanted to work.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, if you want money, you have to work. It's
Yeah.
pretty simple. Then we built our first house and moved in the day GST came in, 2000.
Right.
So spent any cash we had under the pillow because the world was going to end, and
Yep.
we got knocked back by multiple banks back then. That was a tough time to even get that small amount we needed.
Right.
So then we built that house and worked hard, and we were very social, gave birth to our daughter down there, got married a few before the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden the work started to dry up in the area. We were third generation timber business in Nowra.
Yep.
So, we had to make a move to survive.
Yeah.
We did. The business after 30 years, it just dried up.
Okay.
Yeah, so we packed up the house, came up here, done some interviews overnight, landed some jobs to go back and think about, and
Yep.
came home and told Kristy we move in 4 weeks, and we moved Boxing Day.
Wow.
Yeah, ready to start new jobs January.
It's a little bit all or nothing.
Yes, that's it. 100%. Yeah.
Packed up the house, sent it up, had a little envelope of money, and rented in a place we'd never heard of. And it was fantastic.
Started all over again.
Yeah, started again.
And never look back.
No, I did tell my mum when I left I'll be back in a month, but
Oh, really?
2 weeks later I said I'm never coming back. This place is amazing.
So when you moved to the Gold Coast, what year was that?
2008.
2008. So GFC's sort of kicking off too. It's a bit of an uncertain time. Okay. When you moved, you keep the home down the coast?
We did. So we rented in Hope Island for 10 months, I think, before we bought.
Yeah.
Very, very tough times because we still had our property down south.
Yep.
And we sort of bought up here. So, yeah,
Okay.
we were sort of scraping by
Yeah.
for a few months.
Country town salaries are very different to city. And then moving from country to city,
Yeah.
you need a pretty big purse. So
Yeah.
so we rented, and we've still got this little joke today. We didn't have a barbecue at home, so we'd go to the communal area.
Yeah. Oh, in the complex there.
Yeah, and cook the barbecue, and
Because we couldn't
take it home. You couldn't afford to buy a barbie. And then after about a year, we bought a $99 flat top barbecue, and we celebrated like it's Australian Day. We thought we'd made it like the castle, and we're still humbled by them days, which we think, geez, they were really tough, really tough.
Okay.
Moving away, knowing no one in a state.
So no friends, no family, no
No.
new jobs, new schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old was
Kaylee, our daughter, she was 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, there was no schools, but daycare stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so that was 2008. And then at what point did you decide to sell the old home down the coast and start buying in Queensland?
It was only about 10 months after
Okay.
we'd rented for 10 months, and then in the complex, a unit come up for sale. So we sort of jumped in and sort of took the big loan out, and at that time, a big loan for us.
Okay.
Had a lot.
And we just wanted it.
Yeah.
We paid over,
Yeah.
but it was, I'm getting that.
Right.
I'm going to beat.
And you had your Barbie now to cook on as well, right? But you needed the actual house instead of the rental, right?
Well,
Once you had the Barbie, you made it. You got to be a homeowner after that.
in the same complex it was only 15 doors down. So even the fridge, I occy strapped it and put it on the back of the golf buggy to take it down.
Oh, dear.
So,
How good. Okay.
yeah.
So, and then you bought and sold a couple of properties in Queensland over
Yeah, we sort of went from the townhouse to the house.
Yeah.
With our own pool and thought
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just before COVID hit. Well, I think we signed in the February of the COVID year.
Right.
So a
Okay.
bit more space. Our daughter was 11 or 12 by then. So
Okay.
the townhouse was just a little small.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Then we sold that one.
Yep.
Only about 13, 14 months ago.
Yep.
We did, and then moved into something less maintenance and only 5 years old.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
nice here, local.
Pretty easy to look after.
Yeah, the pool's down the road, and
Yep.
yeah, it's
Okay. Good.
yeah.
So why and when did you find Infinity? Who was instigating?
Yeah, my great mate Craig, he knows I'm always a little left field and very competitive, and he said, look, we've seen this thing. Him and his sister are doing it.
Yeah.
He said, you have to, but you have to do it on your own to get there.
Yeah.
So he set us up on the Tuesday night.
Mhm.
We watched that.
Yeah.
Then we done the weekend thing, thinking, this is probably Craig just saying, just do it.
Yeah.
And then after we'd done the masterclass, it was, all right, let's go to the top.
And you're competing with each other, right?
Yep. Yep. He rang me yesterday to tell me how many more. I said, that's okay.
Oh, did
Yeah. I've still got him by 10 years, so, Yeah, we've always been competitive at golf and everything.
Okay. So it was literally an introduction from a family friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So watch the free webinar, do the masterclass, and go, oh, yeah, okay. So is it purely the competitiveness that's driving that, or what's the desire in there as a family to be like, right, we want to achieve A, B, C, and we need someone to help?
Yeah, I think so. I'm a bit like yourself. I grew up with a single mum, really big struggles.
Yeah.
When we moved out of our family home, Mum took the 6 kids and a suitcase each, and Salvation Army, furniture.
Oh, yeah, old tin food.
You betcha.
Franklin's or Jules. Yep.
So I think it's just, not that I don't want to be like that, but I want security.
Okay.
I want,
Okay.
I want simple life, but secure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're very simple people. Like, we like to walk still along the beach. We like time out, and,
Yeah.
we've had the party days, and we
Yep.
still have the odd party days, just not as many now.
Yes. Well, it takes us a year to recover now.
Yeah.
I know like, any party ever, I'm like, oh, I never want to do that again. The fear of the hangover is too much.
Yeah. So coming into it, we had zero expectation, G. And I think coming in so open-minded where what you were saying, we had to understand.
Yeah.
They don't teach us at school. We
No.
wish they did.
Yeah.
We learnt a whole lot of junk that means nothing to me except numbers.
I still remember how to stop, drop, and roll if I'm on fire.
And can still play Three Blind Mice on the
Yep.
record.
Yeah, on the recorder. I've never been on fire. I've never had to play the recorder. I could play the triangle. I could play chopsticks on a... I've never used any of these skills in life, but no one taught me to balance a checkbook, so to speak, or
No.
taxes. And I mean, yeah, you get taught some basic shit, but you don't have any practical application of it at that age. You know, it's like, oh, here's compound interest. Like, what am I going to do with that at 15 or 16?
Yeah.
It's meaningless.
Yeah, and we've had these conversations with our teachers. Like always did respect them and still do, and get to see some when we head back to the hometown for an occasional beer. And we had these conversations.
Yeah.
And they say, "What are you up to?" And then you sort of tell them. They go, "You of all people."
You say, yeah, me.
Yeah, the socialite of the school, and you two, you were always going to head down that path. But,
Yeah.
yes, but they agree. You know, the curriculum should have included what we're only learning the last year.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So very open-minded about it all, but a bit competitive. Want simple life, but want that stability and security. So when was it last year? Was it June, July you guys did the masterclass?
July.
July?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So July masterclass, and then you did like a September or October real estate mastery event?
I think we did a couple, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Back to back.
we got to the September one, and we were lucky enough to purchase a few properties before we arrived at that one.
Okay.
Uh,
Cheeky, you got in early and just rocked up
Luke.
to have the experience.
It's like,
Okay, Luke, we'll have a chat later, Luke.
And one of the funny things was we were driving down to that REM,
Yeah.
and we got a phone call from our solicitor, and we're pretty pumped about REM.
Yeah.
We're coming. And he rings. He said, "Congratulations." I'm like, "What for?" He said, "Oh, you've just settled on your self-managed property, selling it."
Yeah, so you guys had a self-managed super fund property prior to Infinity
Yeah.
that you'd bought
Yep.
and then sold once you started talking to us and made a bit of money? in
Yeah.
super?
Once we saw the masterclass,
Yeah,
gone within 2 weeks of that.
gotcha.
My mind was made up.
It's just quick.
But we totally forgot we were settling that day because we're that focused on REM
Yeah,
and what we were coming to,
right.
So we still remember on Smith Street where we were.
Okay. Oh, coming down the motorway?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then, so got rid of that. And then what happened September, October, first REM or couple of REMs? How many properties do we have today?
we've got one in South Australia that's tenanted for about 3 months now.
Yeah.
We've got one in Queensland.
Yeah.
It should be completed in a couple of months.
Yeah.
We've got another one in Queensland through Self-Managed Super Fund. Hopefully the land will register soon.
Yeah.
And then a self-managed unit in Adelaide and a unit from us in Adelaide as well.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It's 5 in total.
3 in your personal name and
Yeah.
2 in super.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
5.
Yes.
All before the second REM.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it makes me, and you've also got some money invested in a mortgage fund, and that's paying you about 12%.
Yeah.
So that gives you some money income every month because it's paid monthly. But it makes me query. Oh, actually, before I jump into that, you also paid about $140,000 off your mortgage
Yeah.
in 10 months.
Yeah.
In 10 months.
It's amazing, huh? So quick.
Where was all of our money gone?
They've got to have a huge incomes, rah.
We hadn't done that in 80 years before.
I was gonna say, and your loan was about 180 grand when we started around that sort of September,
right.
October, right? So you've only got about 40 grand left.
37.
Excuse fucking me. Sorry, 37,000. Right. So in 10 months, you've nearly eradicated. So really, within about 12, 16 months, you're going to have been debt free on that 180 grand.
Yeah.
Or maybe 6 months I'm banking on.
Okay.
Well,
I've got I know the Thai restaurant I want to go and have yellow chicken curry at when I'm debt free.
Well, that's okay. I'm a green curry chicky kind of guy, but okay. Yeah.
I've already decided.
Okay.
That's my celebration dinner.
I like that. So what were you spending your money on? Because you just said, We didn't do that in the previous, I don't know how many years. Talk everyone at home through that so they understand, because people are going to listen to this, they're going to relate. Some people are going to relate to you guys. We're like, that's us. Like, we're trying to do the right thing. We've got this thing here. We've got but we're just not really making ends meet. What was going on?
Oh,
Where do we start?
we ate very well.
Besides the $99 barbecue, I mean, that was massively breaking the budget.
We were always into we lived near the bush there, so we'd always have 4-wheel drives,
Yep.
motorbikes. You want a second bike, you get another bike. You just keep adding it onto the mortgage. It was just so
So
easy.
property would go up in value. You go, oh, another bike, another car, another right.
And that's because of our group. We all done the same. We knew no different.
Okay.
So yeah, we never really went without what we may think we need,
Yeah.
even though we didn't.
Yeah.
And then we just put a couple of disciplines in. Like we never had a budget.
Right.
Like that was so embarrassing.
So you would just spend whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
yeah,
pretty much.
I can't even make an excuse for it.
It's actually, it's quite sad when you think back at the money that we've,
But what
just not wasted. We've
I was going to say,
had it.
always
We've
it's
enjoyed.
day-to-day life, right?
Yeah.
So you buy
For a
breakfast
boat,
on the way.
3 years,
3 boats in 3 is a little bit fucked up. 3 in 3?
upgrading.
Fuck it, you're worse than me in cars.
I have 0 now. No, I'm missing it. I got friends with boats,
Best boats are other people's boats.
like yours.
Exactly, it's gone. I got rid of it.
Yeah, right.
Thank friggin' off. Okay, so was it, when we talk about the spending compared to now, was it just crap?
Crap.
Like coffees, lunches, takeaways?
Pillow talk.
Yep, okay.
Club.
Linen, towels,
shoes,
just shit.
handbags, purses.
Just shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purely shit.
What about family for kids or for daughters, or like crap for kids, or just for yourselves, or?
Oh, she had a great life.
Okay.
She's probably taken it the hardest out of the 3 of us.
Oh, really? Yeah, but it took she learning these lessons, like
that you can't put,
correctly.
and you can't put a price on that.
No. So she's seeing what we're doing. She's, looking at the portfolio. She's, we're going out for here today for lunch. I said, no, but next week we're having a really nice one.
Yeah.
So just a
So a
little
bit of
bit
delayed
discipline.
gratification, a bit of discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take for the two of you, because you've done so well, from, June, July masterclass, September-ish, October, big event, onboarding, lots of investments. How long did it take you from the setup, from the structure we give you, to actually adapt to it, not fight it, like to adapt to it and see a result? Was it days, weeks, months? How long?
I would think it was pretty well straight away. I think when we first sat down and worked out what our FFF would be, we were like $950 a week.
Yeah.
Because that's just what we were
Spending at the moment.
Yeah, and that was bringing it in.
Right.
I think we're about 400 a week now. Our
Really?
FFF.
So you started in the worksheet, you started
The
at
work-
950.
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of the people I yell at.
That's fucking $52,000. That's where our money's gone.
Netflix, everything you listed is on our list.
Okay. But now we're half of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes we've still got some left over.
So family of
Where-
3.
Yeah.
And you're doing how much a week now?
450?
450. Okay.
Yeah, but generally there's about 50 to 70 left over.
And that's just a normal conservative week we're talking here, right? So that's your groceries, your fuel. Nothing much happens. It rains all week in winter, whatever. We go to work, go to school. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
But then I heard you mention, in 2 weeks, we're going to go for a really nice dinner.
Yeah.
We're doing a family. So you're still being practical in the application of, okay, we're going to have some rewards and gratification along the way, just not every day on shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've taken, at the start, the first couple of months, it felt like we had to, release a lot.
Yeah.
But now we realise we've gained so much more. Like them dinners mean more when we sit down as a family of 3 once a fortnight than twice
Yeah,
a
I
week.
think you just appreciate.
I was going to say, tell me more. When you say you thought you'd lose, but you've gained more.
Yeah, just appreciation for when you do spend money.
So you're saying instead of drive-through takeaway or dining out every single night, now when you plan to have a meal, you actually all enjoy it. You actually communicate. You're present.
Phones are away.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All the stuff we didn't. Yeah.
Mm.
And are you noticing that in your daughter as well, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so she works, she's got a job now. She works 4 days a week and she's doing uni.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's a lot more appreciative of if I do something, she's really appreciative of it. And
Right.
yeah.
So she's aware of the journey. She understands it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, given you did $140,000 of debt reduction in 10 months, how dishonest do you think you were being with yourselves about your spending prior?
No argument.
There was no accountability.
So was there no structure at all?
No. If I wanted something, I got out my credit card and went tap.
Do you think that's common or uncommon today for Australian families?
I think it's very common.
Think it's just the norm? Just get paid, spend it, wait till the next pay?
Yeah, I think so. We if you'd asked us, we probably felt like we were doing good. We
Really?
like at the time, like there's a lot of denial in the first couple of, of listening to the masterclass.
Yeah, there's a few uppercuts in there.
Yeah, but we really thought we were doing it okay, paying off $5,000 a year off the loan, driving a nice car, grabbing a new boat each year to upgrade, having a nice holiday, having takeaway 3 times a week. We thought that was right, normal.
Okay.
And I'm not here to say it's not, but I'm saying what works better for us for our family. Everyone's got different setups,
True.
so yeah.
So explain for someone listening at home, go, oh, yeah, we're a family. We've got one teenage daughter or son as well. We're spending everything we earn. They're you a year ago, say.
Mm-hmm.
What could you say to them about a couple of, forget infinity for a second, what practical steps could they take to be really honest with themselves? Because I look at the people I see today, it's like, not a worry in the world, crushing it, loans about to be zero, multiple you look pretty happy. You're pretty comfortable, Whereas maybe 12 months before, you thought you were, but there's always that little niggle that you're not really doing well.
Yeah.
Right? So what tips could you give to people that are listening at home to go, like, I don't know, check your spending, look at your statements, but, because people hear budget and think, I'm not going on a diet. They think it means nothing. They don't think it means scheduled family dinner at a beautiful restaurant. That they think it means never go out to a restaurant.
Yeah.
What tips could you give people?
Go through your credit card statement.
Okay.
And just add up food.
Yeah.
And go and have a look in your wardrobe.
Yeah.
And see what you actually wear, what you actually use.
I did that exercise. I turned all the hangers backwards.
Yep.
I went through a process of what I was actually wearing.
Yeah.
And the rest of it's all gone to charity. I mean, you could sell it online, but I just donated it all. But surprised I only wear the same black shirts and the same bloody pairs of jeans. I don't know all the other shit is in the wardrobe. I bought it sometime.
I even go and look in your food cupboard and just see the amount of food that you've just got sitting there.
And then they're probably still ordering Uber Eats anyway.
Yeah.
Takeaway.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I think that's the biggest thing, to sit and go through your credit card statement.
Okay.
Because we lived off, we were credit card. We just absolutely
everything you put on the card.
Everything.
Do you think there was ever months where did you ever spend more than you earned that month?
No.
Okay.
No. And there were a couple and when we did sort of transfer like 1,000 to the mortgage, it was like, yay.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Right.
Because I really thought, hey, we're getting somewhere, we're doing something.
Yep.
But
But it all became too easy. And then, we go from this credit card status to this one to this one. We ended up on the top card.
Yep.
Top card, you can pretty well flash it anywhere and, they'll pour you a cocktail because they know you got sucker written all over your head. So, now we look back.
The cocktail was even called the sucker.
Could be. But now we've learned how to, work from our debit cards. We do not have a credit card.
Yep.
We don't have the need for one. And we were pretty big spenders on the credit card. But
did it take you long to adjust to the change? Yes. Deep sigh. Yeah.
Everything like 4 months, 5 months. There was more subscriptions we were forgetting about.
Right.
So we remember Spotify, Netflix.
Yep.
But maybe you forgot about your tolls on your car, and even though that car doesn't drive tolls, but you still pay the $25 a year or whatever. So there was all these little things that kept coming in. We go, well, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone.
Yes.
So we were trimming like every time we would
So it
order.
took a few months to trim and adjust.
Yeah.
How long till you went, nut credit card's gone?
It was a couple of months till we cut them up, until we sort of just had to get everything transferred.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more
card and
just getting the subscriptions and, software and that aligned. But we took to it with the angle grinder and, it was a metal one. So
I seen that. That's a good video.
it was a grinding spark.
Did you enjoy it?
mixed emotions at the time. We won't lie. But now, yeah, hell yeah.
So, I mean, in fairness, you got a portfolio now that's like probably over $5 million.
Mm.
Done really well. You're about to own your home,
Mm-hmm.
all within a 10, 12-month period. That's wild.
It is.
Thank you.
Like, hey, all we do is give you the...
You educated us.
Yeah, but it's up to you to follow it. I mean, it'd be just as easy for you to look at the redraw today and go, 140 grand. Oh, well, I'll go get a dirt bike, or I'll go, let's go on a cruise. And I still think people should do certain things.
Yeah.
But it's that practical application of having the conversation. Go, yeah, let's book a, teenage daughter. Let's go spend some time overseas this year for Christmas before she doesn't want to hang with us.
Turning 21, not next year, the year after.
Oh, she's not a teenager anymore.
I want to take it to the States.
I was going to say, you've got to do these practical, because then they have their own partners and lives, and so you definitely got to still celebrate your wins and celebrate your successes, and that might be besides the yellow curry chicken at Thai and a bottle of Sauv Blanc or something. That might also be the, hey, we're going to put a deposit on a trip to America.
Yeah.
Yep.
Her and I having 3 weeks in Japan in January in the snow.
Oh, really?
Like me.
Yep.
I don't do the cold.
Oh, you don't do the cold. That back does like
One of our Affinity members has a nice house over there that we go to each year, and yeah. So her and I go over there for 3 weeks, but we've budgeted for it, and
good. So you're still doing overseas holidays,
Yep.
snow, you go to America.
yeah.
So what? Okay, so I'm sitting at home and I'm listening to you right now, going on 140 grand. These guys are in hundreds of thousands. Yeah, and you can't do that. Isn't it really a case of you just stop spending what you do earn on shit?
Yes,
That's it.
very much so.
I'm assuming you're doing your grocery shop and it's either online or you only get what you need. You may be a click and collect. Do you do a meal? Are you meal prepping it?
Meal prep. Yes, we sit down on Sundays and go, what do we want for dinners this week?
Right.
We'll work it out.
So you don't have to go to the shops every day.
No, I used to do that.
So these people that are so busy, but they go to the fucking shop every day, they're so busy fucking around, right? And then they've got to cook but you just can maybe cook for 2-3 days and it's fresh, and then you cook for 2-3 days. So you're very structured.
Very structured in our
Right.
groceries.
So you didn't have to go
Yep.
earn more money.
No.
No.
Okay. You've just been very practical and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
So there's no secret sauce.
No, our circumstances financially haven't changed.
Just your action.
5 years, just our actions. Yeah, definitely. So
Okay.
imagine, if we'd pulled that
Can't look
cord a
back.
little sooner, but
Can't-
we think we'll be able to set it up. So things are a lot more comfortable when we do hit 50 in sort of, it's coming quick, 4 years time. But it's just so we've got that security for later on and have them beautiful trips away.
Yeah. Well, now that the homeland's about to be gone shortly, so what do? We can start paying off the investments. We can invest in other things. We can travel a bit. Like that burden's gone. It's just the monkey's off the back.
Yeah.
So who's going to win the competition?
Which comp? No.
I don't know.
There's a lot of competition.
Is there?
Oh, no. Oh, in the house build, Craig probably will, he's older, but we've always sort of got little competitions going, like to see who can buy less coffees each week, or because we still have the odd one, but we were spending a fortune on coffee a couple of times a day going out the window.
Yeah.
Our solution was we used some vouchers and bought a machine at home, so we still get our nice coffee.
Yeah.
We save time.
Yeah.
So there's always sort of competitions and
But
even
you really, so like you're treating this as a sport.
A little bit.
could be a financial sport, something else. Infinity Games.
Yeah. Maybe you're still a bit financially aroused. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's really got us viewing everything different. Like even, valuing people a lot more. There was a poor bugger there the other day. It was a cold day in Queensland. It hit 23.
It's a cop.
And he was shivering in the corner, but, I'd filled up and I just said, mate, can I grab you a coffee?
Mm.
But, I probably wasn't that guy a couple of years ago. No need not to be, but I wasn't aware of it. I was only looking at myself and not what's around me. So to give him that $2 coffee, it was over the moon. And I rang you at work. I felt really good.
Yeah.
But here I am. It took me 46 years to do that.
So that's new for you guys.
That was for me.
Just to be a bit more present of your surroundings.
Yeah, just to go, bugger over there is
You
doing it.
You did the Kmart tree life.
Yeah,
didn't you?
yep.
Just checking. You drop presents at the door. Yeah, a lot. Because we're doing a lot more this year, just to be warned.
Yeah, the salvo sped me. I know where it came from.
Yeah, so is that just viewing things a lot differently.
Right.
And I'm still not saying there's a wrong, there's a right, but we feel it's making us a better person by being aware of everyone's situation.
So what? And this is really intriguing to me because I find, like, if I knew the secret to this, I wouldn't have 4,000 families as clients. I'd have 40,000. Besides Craig's, have a look at this, right? Why that shift? Why that? What inside goes, shit, we're doing it wrong? Because we're all pretty proud, right? Oh, we're doing okay, and we've had a couple of homes. We all love to really lie to ourselves, right? That's the ego. All humans have ego. All human beings have ego. But overcoming that ego, we're not doing this right. These numbers are very different to these numbers. What happens to explain the switch? When does that?
For me, it was seeing the numbers on the Infinity dashboard.
Right.
So that lovely website breaks it all down,
Yeah.
the expenditure. And then we would wait for it to drop on the first of the month so we could see how much we've paid off. So we were waiting
But
for that.
go back a step for me to masterclass.
Yep.
Where was the trigger there to go, we're doing it wrong?
I think
Is there an aha or an oh fuck is there a moment?
I think listening to normal people.
Right.
I don't want to see a suit and tie tell me how they've done it tough.
Yeah.
We're very simple country people still.
Right.
That connected with me to see that and hear those words.
Right.
It didn't need any sugar coating on it. You're not the sugar coating type.
What's that? I'm not allowed sugar in my diet. I'm too chubby as it is.
So that was probably, for me, listening to the people's story, their true journeys, similar to this, catch up, how they done it. Just grab the odd little thing out of there and budget. That was my light bulb. But what about you, Chris?
I think just we're getting a little bit older. Our daughter's 19. And I think I sort of looked, and you look at the prices on the Gold Coast now, and you think, is she going to live with us forever? I love her, but and I think just we've got to do something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're just going to live in this we're just going to go round and round like the mouse in the wheel.
Okay.
And just keep going round and round, and
Well, if Banker Mum and Dad want to chip in, they've just announced the 5% deposit law, so. But then maybe not just yet, but it's worth exploring and even getting her to read up on it, because they've come out and said, hey, 5% is all you need. Here's all the banks, and the government will guarantee the other 15%. And there's no limit on income and there's no limit on property. I don't know how long that'll last, but I can tell you what it's going to do to the whole bottom middle end of the market.
Yeah.
It's going to drive it up.
Yeah.
It's going to get even tougher for her.
Yeah.
But it means she can go buy a place for $800,000 and she only needs 40. So she only needs but 40 grand.
Yep.
Mum and Dad might help her with 40. She might live in it for 12 months and come back to Mum and Dad and rent it out. But
I think she's probably waiting for us to sell one of the dogs and buy two more and give one to her. I think that's more her style at the moment.
Love it.
For a 19-year-old, I think.
Smart young lady.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is getting tougher. It's getting really, really tough. Cost of living, deposits required. It's not going to get. There really is a very big wealth disparity or class disparity that's starting to sadly occur in Australia through property ownership. Mm-hmm. But there's no other asset. I mean, people, crypto, this, that, the other shit, but it just continues to drive that wedge. So thankfully you guys are in it. That's for sure.
And bricks and mortar is all we get. I understand that, and I've understood it since we were a kid. We had 3 generations. Nan and Pop lived on top of the factory. Kristy's family was all around building. We're still around building today in what we do. Yeah. So it's something we feel we know.
Yep.
We just needed someone to help us to get there.
Okay. What was the hardest thing in the process for you guys? Was it eventually cutting the credit card up? Was it starting the budget at 9 and getting it to 6 and 5? Or what's some real hurdles people can expect if they go, no, we're going to sort our shit out?
I think for me, the only hurdle was my old bank.
Right.
I won't name them.
Yeah.
But they start with theft. And
Theft pack. Oh, that one. Yeah.
They will make it really tough. Really tough. We're obviously a good client. They they'd chuck on a sausage roll and network night or something. And you'd get called in and shake hands with a new branch manager each week.
Each week, yeah.
So,
Come and go.
so they made it really tough. They made it tough for our new one to talk to get it switched.
Yeah.
That process, unfortunately, due to their
Yeah, they don't like
not
to
want
let
to
you go
let
and
go.
discharge, yeah.
Yeah, and then they kept saying, "Oh, what about if we do this?" I say, "Well, you didn't in 20 years.
Yeah,
What's
all of a sudden.
you're gone." So that for me was about the only pain point. Everything else for me was okay. How about you?
Just the spending, just reeling the spending in. It hurt.
It hurt?
It hurt a lot. Yeah, it was nothing for me to go to the shops and go to Pillow Talk and just go to Mimco and Oriton and
So I appreciate the honesty. How, because it is, if you're a spender, you're a spender.
I'm a spender.
Right.
Yeah. And
How have you replaced, how do you fill that void?
I think I just went back through my wardrobe and I realised what I had and when I go to the shops now I look at it and I think I just don't need it.
Okay.
I just don't need it.
It
I want it.
It took time.
I want it. But it took a good couple of months and it was sort of, you see people walking around the shopping centre with the bags and a little bit of envy and frustration and
Okay.
few.
Is your daughter a spender?
Yes,
Okay.
that's from me.
But not as bad as she was.
No.
Okay.
So
Now it's her own money.
Yep.
She realises the value of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they won't do what you say. They're going to do what they see and decide if they like it or not.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the overall goal? Where do you guys want to be in 3, 5, 10 years? What's the big picture?
We had this conversation this morning.
Oh, great. Well, I'll just sit back and have a drink and relax and let you tell me.
is it wrong that we don't agree?
This is going to be even better. I've got popcorn and water. Let's go.
For me personally, it's a security thing and a simple thing. I just want a little tiny house 2 streets away. Are we specific?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 streets away from
I
the
want to
beach.
smell it, feel it, touch it. Yeah, good.
With those little electric bikes that everyone's zipping up and down on the Gold Coast on.
Okay, until they're illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, by this time. Yeah, and I just want to be able to get on my little bike, ride down and get a coffee.
Yeah.
Sit in the cafe and then ride back to my little sanctuary and just enjoy.
Okay. That's it.
I just want
Little cottage.
Little cottage.
Couple blocks back from the beach.
Yep.
Eastern side of the Gold Coast Highway.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. That's all I want. And not to
And to be able to afford to buy one coffee a day.
and just not stress. Own my house, have my own little sanctuary and just relax and just enjoy life.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, here we go.
Why are you smiling at me?
I just think that there's going to be polar opposites on this. Okay, what about a croissant with the coffee?
No, just a coffee. I can go back and make
Just one
Coke
coffee?
because I'm still on my FFF budget.
Okay.
He started with a golf simulator. Okay.
Oh, now we're talking. All right, let's go.
So, we've got the water in common. We both want to be close to that.
Close
So,
to the water, yeah.
We both want one of them big tired bikes so we can
Yeah,
ride around and pretend we're getting some exercise.
yeah.
But then I want to be your neighbour.
Hello, neighbour.
Yeah. Big house on a...
I just settled the house next door, actually.
Oh,
We bought the one next door.
good.
Yeah, I'm going to try to join them.
I could, see a boat out the back, see a golf simulator at a man bar underneath and pretending I've got more friends than I really do. And but then again, I could easily adapt to Kristy's simple lifestyle.
Okay.
So I think one's a dream and one's sort of what we need. And even the dream, it's not a need. It's
Okay.
it's just a passing thought. And
So,
so security's the main thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
but correct me if I'm wrong. You guys have started a strategy and a structure that's going to achieve far greater than that little cottage a couple of blocks back from the beach and the electric bikes.
Mm-hmm.
We hope so. We know so.
We know so.
We know so, but
Based on data, we know so.
we're very realistic. So,
Okay. So everything's a bonus from there, is what I'm hearing.
I guess so. Yeah. Ideally, it would also involve somehow helping our daughter
Okay.
not buy a house, but not buy it outright, but help her.
I mean, that's pretty nice. Maybe
Just
the
to
deposit.
give her, so it's not waiting till we're both gone until she's.
or uni fees or something to that effect. There's still some more important family things that will come through in the next sort of 5-10 years. So to stay ahead of them and not wake up in the morning behind them is really important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not really chasing too much.
I'm not. No.
I'd like a few more investment homes. Like I won't stop.
Oh, well, step into my office.
So for us to keep adding to the portfolio, as long as it keeps making sense in our economy and whatever country or wherever it leads us, we'll go for the journey.
Is there a point there that concerns you, Chris? Do you get scared of that? Like, we'll keep building because I'm not hearing that you want to go that far.
Oh no, I do. I'm always on in the back seat. Yeah. He's always driving. I think it stems back to we were brought up very differently. Yeah. Like I said, sort of where I come from, Andrew they ran a frame and truss business, so we were the Westies on the west side of the town. A little bit of trauma and sort of stuff growing up, and that's where my just stability and just
so not risk adverse, but just happy to you're okay with it all, but don't want to necessarily chase it.
I do to some degree. It just scares the shit out of me.
Okay, that's what I was just pulse checking. Okay. Because at the moment there's a golf simulator in there. There's a decent little boat in there. All we're going to do is flip a couple of the assets and we're doing okay. So
always up for new if it's in our budget. Now that we've got one property going, at the start of it, when you're signing all this paperwork and you've got money going,
talking a lawyer,
you've got no money coming in.
This one's
But now that we've got tenants in a house, we've got an income that's coming in before it all goes out. Yeah. I can take a breath.
Understand it, yeah.
Whereas before it was, what do you call it? Sphinx
pucker, yeah.
Because you can't see anything coming in. It's just all
out. Deposits out, payments out, solicitors' fees.
And then sign here, you need to pay this. All the different...
Big process.
It's a massive process. And
once done it once.
That's what I mean. Now
you're in the groove.
Okay, I remember this.
It's like meeting at the pub for a beer.
Yeah,
It flows that easily and you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of learning at the start.
A lot. And
we can now do it 10, 20, 30 times, couldn't we?
Okay.
I hope that got out on camera. Okay.
Sure.
Wasn't a no.
She'll come on a bit of journey.
I trust this man with my life and I know he will never ever do anything to lead me astray.
Always calculated risk.
That's
risk,
right.
but calculated risk. Risk versus reward.
Yeah, I think we've been lucky enough to be brought up, even in the family business, again, every dollar is yours.
Yeah.
You get one chance at that dollar. You spend it wisely. You have to chase people for the money they may owe you. That's your dollar to get back.
Yeah.
So, to hand over a dollar, you do everything you can to protect that dollar's future.
And capitalise on
it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, your results are wild. You should be super bloody proud. You should be really bloody proud. It's a phenomenal turnaround. And it's something that shouldn't be taken lightly because it's not like you've gone, we're sort of half in and I'm still going to spend a bit this month and I'm not this month and I am this. You've just drawn a line in the sand. You've committed and you've smashed 140 grand off the loan in 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, hey?
So you reckon this last 40,000 is going to be gone in?
I'm going to, through hell or high water, it's going to be gone definitely by January.
Just okay. I was going to say, because Chrissy party's 29th of November.
Yeah, no, I don't think we can do that.
Let's see what we do.
Shall never say never. Never say never, but
We can go back through our handbags and see if we can move some.
Leak a couple on Facebook Marketplace or eBay.
Yeah.
Okay, you got your outfit sorted yet for the
We
Christmas?
have.
Have?
We have, yeah.
Full
Coachella.
Okay.
We're ready.
Are you wearing nipple tassels?
No.
Oh,
Huh?
I need some infinity ones. Yeah, I don't know about this festival vibe thing that we've come up with. I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'm going to wear a potato sack.
It's actually a lot easier than what I thought.
It was.
Really?
Yeah. And we've been listening to our Cyril and
Okay.
learning the words. And,
Have you been listening to Scribe?
yeah, we knew Scribe before.
Okay, yeah.
Things.
Everyone knows Scribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, that's the singer love.
Yeah, and Sav,
I've just
and Joel.
listening to what's the
Cyril.
Cyril.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
Still blowing up at the moment. It's a lot I call a lot of old school remix stuff where,
Proper music.
yeah, you know the song, you know the words, but it's got that new remix and beat to it.
And that's big for Kristy because she's like still in the Air Supply era. So for her to start listening to Cyril,
There's a reason that I picked Cyril because I'm like, I know all the words to all of these songs. I like these songs. I can sing along to them, but they're cool and funky.
yeah, we're hip again.
Yeah, I feel cool almost. Well, guys, I should be super proud of your results and everything. I appreciate you so much for sharing. Hopefully someone listening to this at home connects and is like, right, we could draw a line in the sand. We could go from spending everything to actually smashing our mortgage. So I really appreciate you sharing. But before we wrap up, what do you want to ask me? What do you want to pick my brain on?
I was hoping there was some sort of AI sheet, maybe that. So we create our own Excel spreadsheet, so you can keep track of everything per property.
Yep.
And that it'd be good to drag, and there may be something here to drag that invoice across and just tick pay a day in that, and then it's easy to pull down for your tax person, no matter which tax person we're using for all our investment properties. They seem to all want it in the same format.
Yep.
I thought that would be good if we had one universal app or something that we could all.
We used to in the old client portal.
Yep.
So everything used to feed from the property manager into the client portal, and we could give the accountant access to it. But just with tech and cyber and all these things these days, it got super, super messy. So we just stopped it. But you typically with your property, you'll get an end of your financial year statement that lists every single transaction on it.
Yeah.
So one document does the whole property in and outflow.
Yeah.
Then your rates notice, your insurance, and your loans, your end of financial year loan statement. So it's actually pretty simple.
You're right. Yeah. We had a messy background because it was a changeover
Yeah.
to just starting with Infinity and
Yeah.
new tax agents and that.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, it's once you get it down, it's pretty simple. You know, you've got your financial year statement for the property manager. You've got your loan financial year statement with all your interest on it, which the accountant will go through. And then you have any other expenses that aren't on those two statements, i.e. council rates, insurance. So there's, 2 or 3 bills. When you actually distill it down, it's super, super simple.
Yeah.
And I just, even for me, I've got gazillions of properties. We just run a particular inbox for that.
Yeah.
So everything's digital for us. It all goes where it needs to be. We just give it all to the accountant. It's pretty straightforward, but it should be pretty simple. But the RMs and that can manage that for you.
yeah. Then one other thing that's popped up with the accountant, the PAYG tax withholding.
Yeah.
The adjustment and that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't accepted.
Yeah.
It wasn't. He said, look, not everyone does. We'll try again next year once you've got a second property.
Yeah.
That kind of because we have our strategy and
Yeah.
then we sort of bank on
Yeah.
what should happen.
Yeah, there's got to be enough benefit and a cost-benefit analysis.
Okay.
And depending on when you're lodging it in the financial year when they accept them, and I know there's a backlog right now with the ATO, to be honest, where some of them are just saying no because they're so backlogged on it.
Okay.
Because people are wising up to cost of living, deductions. Hey, it's my money. Why wait till the end of the year? So if, for example, you get 10 grand at the end of the year, $200 a week, you don't want to claim 10 grand in the variation. You probably want to claim 7, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And leave a buffer of 3,
Mm-hmm.
and typically that will get approved pretty comfortably,
Okay.
right? But if you go and ask for the whole 10 and the whole thing, they'll be like, oh, it could be a bit, and they're a bit funny about it. But there shouldn't be really any reason why it's declined unless they just got a backlog, they're being lazy. So
It was only tentative for 8 weeks.
Ah,
Property.
that's, yeah.
So
And usually they're only done on a particular date each year as well. You usually lodge them in the same cycle. So
Okay.
yeah, which I can't remember if it's not in line with the June, July. I think it's April or something. There's a particular time frame for it.
Okay. Well, next year it'll be 3, so
Yeah,
3 properties, so there
Yeah.
will be.
that will flow, no problem. Yeah, and that'll help with cash flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question for John?
No, I'm all good, thank you.
No question.
You guys should be bloody proud of yourselves.
Yeah.
I don't think you realise what you're achieving.
Yeah.
Do you realise?
No, not really. I think just
Want more? Want to do more?
because it's so everything online these days. It's
I think you should take some time to either do something with your daughter for a night or a weekend, or go away for a weekend together because you have the capacity.
Yeah.
Just take some time to sit there with the coffee in the morning at the holiday home by the beach somewhere in an area, and just really take stock of what you've achieved. Because what you've achieved is the equivalent of 10 years of mortgage reduction for the average customer,
Yeah.
the average mortgage holder, not our customer. So you've done 10 years results in 10 months.
Yeah.
It's really,
Easy.
that's insane. All right, so I'd suggest you reward yourself. Have a little weekend away or something, or do something together as a family, because it is really, really important to take stock and be like, shit, we worked hard for that.
Yeah.
We worked really hard and we deserve it. And then maybe go, cool, all right, well, what's next? Well, then plan that holiday.
yeah.
Yep.
Got the snow together,
Yeah.
plan America together, because the quicker you plan it, the cheaper the flights anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to get that locked in now anyway, but make sure you keep putting those little rewards in there along the way.
Yeah.
And we'll just keep adding to the portfolio as you want to, as it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You fucking gone. See ya.